Hello. Welcome. I have kind of a twist on the live video that I want to do for tonight. If you guys are new here, this Talk and Thrive will be funnier, I think, than usual, and doesn't have a specific topic in mind other than humor and lightening your night. So I will introduce myself. My name is Carissa Tracy. I'm a physical therapist, and I'm founder and owner at Pearl Pediatric Therapy. And typically these videos come to you. They're called our Talk and Thrive, and topics come in from you guys. And then, sometimes I teach you some things, sometimes we just talk about things, and then you guys go out and thrive in life. And here is what I found out tonight that y'all want to talk about. Y'all want to laugh. And so, pause. So I have this whole video spiel ready to go. We're going to talk about high tone tonight, and for those of you that marked your calendars and were tuning in just to see about babies with high tone, don't worry, I will do you one better. Hopefully, the little patient that volunteered to help with that video was sick and not feeling well, but hopefully by tomorrow they'll be okay, and so hopefully it'll be coming your way. So today is just kind of one of those days where you just kind of tell it like it is. And so I was going to come on live with you guys at 8, and now it's 9. There was going to be a patient on the video, but he's sick, so we hope he feels better. And I was doing all these posts this week for you guys on the Pearl page. We did a bunch of posts on toys because moms were asking, toys that help development, and then on the new Facebook page, Prenatal to Pre-K, Physical Therapy Place, I posted a ton of stuff that you guys are all engaged in, and everybody's doing awesome. But you know what was the most engaged posts were the funny ones. Let me put the baby down. So you guys were laughing so hard at like some of the funny memes and things that were coming through. And so I was like, you know what, I'm just gonna come on tonight in mom mode. Yes, I'm a physical therapist during the day and I can help you with a bunch of things, but tonight I just wanted to come on as a mom and tell you some funny things. So first, our favorite time of day, when kids go to bed and everybody's asleep and you shut the door, in our home, we lovingly refer to as the Michael Jackson. Now, if you can't picture what we mean by that, me and my husband lovingly have nicknamed, let me angle this down, when you're in the hall and you put your kids to bed, you shut the door, and you do this quietly. And you moonwalk yourself down the hallway and you don't wake the sleeping children. So I wanted to start with that to make you guys laugh, because if you know me well and you hear me say like, we moonwalked early tonight, that means we got the kids down early. Tonight, okay. Now another funny story that happened with my son this week, and I'm just thinking, oh my gosh, there has to be other parents out here that have these stories, and so that's what I'm going to share with you. First of all, anybody tells you, the terrible twos are coming, I don't know. I love the twos. Twos are one of my favorite ages, to be honest. 3 was cute too. 3.5 to 4. Y'all, if you are a mom and dad and you have a 3.5 to 4, I would like to give you better news, but that was the hardest stage for us by a landslide. And so the story I wanted to share with you tonight is from our kindergartner, a funny story. So we got a lot of feedback on the post this week about behavior. So a lot of you guys, first of all, that lets me know what you guys need, but a lot of you had interest in some of the posts about emotional regulation, ADHD, and kind of like helping your child navigate emotion. And I relate to that very much so. That's why some of those posts, I'm like, oh, I bet other people would probably, want to know about this or whatever. Well, my son in kindergarten, they send you home with the behavior chart every day, and if y'all are parents, you probably know this, and there's a day for every, day of the calendar month, and you can get a stamp when you do good. So if you do good that day, you just get a stamp. And so the idea is that the teacher can go down the folders and boom, 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 stamp, stamp, stamp. Unless you get to my kiddo, or maybe your kiddo, or a kiddo that gave them a fun adventure that day. Okay, and so my son this week, had an adventure day, let's call it. And I thought it was hysterical because he tells me that he got a sticker Well, typically they give you a stamp. So I'm like, a sticker. Okay, I'm not clear on what that is. So I open his folder, and y'all, I had to not laugh on purpose because I needed to laugh, but I'm like opening the folder and I'm like, yeah, I see that, buddy. I see that you got a sticker, you know, but he normally gets stamps. And so I'm wondering, how did the sticker appear and what is the sticker covering up? And y'all, I was right. So I start peeling back the sticker, okay? And there's, you know, words from teacher about his adventure and, you know, what they needed to work on to do better tomorrow. And I turn to my kindergartner and I say, buddy, I know you normally get stamps, but it looks like, you know, your teacher wrote some words that she wanted mommy to read, and it looks like you put a sticker over it. Y'all, this was his face. I'm not kidding. I gotta like collect myself before I show you. He goes, then a half smile, and he goes, can I change my story? So, moms and dads, if you're tired today and you have a funny story, please share, because those of us that are parents out there, I know I am not the only one. So I apologize. I was going to bring you some content tonight, but my little volunteer is not feeling well, and so let's all pray for him, lift him up right now that he feels better. You know who you are, and I love you, and I hope you feel better soon, and we can do our little video when you're better. So I just thought, hey, I'm just gonna bring the real life. I was gonna come on at 8 and it's 9. I was gonna do a video, but my volunteer is ill, and all of the little comments and stuff that on the pages that you guys have been interacting with focused on emotional regulation, kids with ADHD and the like, kind of that school age, like the 3 to 4 to 5-year-old. And so I have a perfect story for you. And there it is. So yes, he got a little handsy. We had a little, you know, we're a little bit of a sensory seeker, and we got in a little bit of trouble with personal space issues and emotional regulation and all the topics that I've, you know, been sharing with you guys. And so I want you guys to know in my house as well that I am in the trenches alongside you. And those of you that saw my little post earlier in the week, it was from, I think my son's Bible study is where he got it from. So shout out, Natalie, if you watch this back. So they sent the little kids home, and it's a blue shovel, and the kids learn Jesus can help you do anything. And so the shovel is like, he's in the trenches with you, like, right? So I posted that earlier this week, and it says, Jesus is with you in the trenches. So y'all, if you have a funny story, or like your day didn't go as planned, or like you meant to do this and then you did this, or you got some of this done and you didn't even start the other thing, and it's Thursday, it's not even Friday, I can't even tell you, tomorrow's Saturday, don't worry, sleep in. No, tomorrow's Friday, work day, let's get on it. And y'all might have a funny story, but you know what? Sometimes you just have to laugh and move on. So I would like you to know that if you had a bad day, my kindergartner's suggestion to you is to just put a sticker over it and move on. So I hope it brings you some humor. I hope you guys give yourself grace tonight. I hope you remember Jesus is with you in the trenches, in the trials. And I hope you can have some humor through life, because tonight was one of those things where I was like, that's all she wrote. I got to back on out of this day and start tomorrow. And then I did my Michael Jackson down the hall, okay? And then I'm like, oh, I got to go live. I got to go talk to my peeps. And so I hope that this video just lets you know that I'm a little bit human in front of you. And that I love you guys. And tomorrow we should be back with some videos about high tone. And so if you have questions, you can type them in the comments and send them my way, and I'll get them before the video tomorrow. But hey, Belisa, is that not hysterical? Girl, like, I'm looking at this folder, and I know stamps is the protocol for a good day, like a stamp. And so when I see the sticker, like my curiosity is already piqued, right? And then when I see his face, when I'm like, it looks like your teacher had to tell me something. I mean, his face went stone cold, and then like a half, like a smile, like, I'm caught. What do I do? And then he's like, can I change my story? So I don't know if you guys ever watch those like investigator shows or crime shows, or the First 48 is like one of those crime shows where they're trying to piece together what happened, and you always see people change their story. Yeah, well, they might have learned that back in kindergarten. So if you need to put a sticker over your day, guys, it's all right. It's okay. Start again tomorrow. If y'all want more posts on emotional regulation, behavior management, and all that kind of stuff, I am sensing from this group that I am not the only one, and that is a really popular topic. And so I will send some more on that. But I hope you guys know that you are loved. I hope you guys are doing well. I will see you tomorrow. And I hope this brightens your day, and we'll talk soon. Okay, good night, guys.